Tell me who in this house know about the quake?
In these uncertain times, instead of the high-quality comedy that you've come to expect at the Chuckle Bunker, we're proud to be hosting the first official symposium of the Union of Prince Total Obsessives, Wackos, and Nutjobs. Opening/closing remarks will now be delivered by the founder and sole member of Uptown, Tyson James Thoreau.
As you know, this past week marks the 4th anniversary of the most tragic day in modern history, the passing of the artist formerly known as Prince, and also formerly known as the artist formerly known as Prince. I had planned on giving my own updated version of the Let's Go Crazy opening monologue, but it's been done a lot recently. It seems a little obvious right now, so... What's that? You want me to anyway? In fact, you're demanding it? Well, all right then. In that case, dearly secluded, we are bunkered here today to get through this thing called a lockdown. Terrifying concept of lockdown. Could last a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you there's something else. The apparently never-ending back catalog of Prince Rogers Nelson. I mean, the guy composed and recorded a minimum of one song every single day of his adult life. Thousands of songs, under multiple aliases. A universe of discrete knowledge that he created for you. It's like he knew this day was coming. So, if you haven't dived too deeply into the later albums or the side projects, then these uncertain times are obviously a pretty great time to do that. But the newly released vault material from the early to mid 1980s are particularly relevant to our current semi-apocalyptic reality as they flesh out the middle era non-denominational apocalyptic pseudo-philosophy that was described most explicitly on the 1999 single and formed the conceptual centerpiece of the Purple Rain album. The idea that a Holocaust, nuclear or otherwise, was inevitable and desirable. Now, dying in a pandemic might seem like more of a whimper compared to the bang of a nuclear Armageddon or biblical rapture, but it is historically linked to the peasants that held ecstatic dance parties under the specter of the Black Death. They were all excited, and they didn't know why. Maybe it's because they were all gonna die. I still remember being chastised by my aunt at age 9 for leading my cousins in the "people call me rude, wish we all were nude" refrain from controversy in my underpants. I'm sure you all have similar memories. Now, some folks, like my aunt, might think Prince is an odd choice for these uncertain times, since this era, with the nasal swabbing and the social distancing and the general wariness of bodily fluids, not to mention just straight up physical isolation for millions of people, feels particularly unsexy. But the truth is, it was always an escapist fantasy, a kind of hetero-ish drag performance, and we knew that. Prince himself clearly had very little time for hanky-panky. And some of the lyrics are a little weird, right? Had a pocket full of Trojans and some of them used? Who walks around with used condoms in their pockets? Anyway, I guess my point is, don't overthink it. Just fire up the iTunes or the YouTube or the Grammys tribute and enjoy. Because in this life, things are much harder than the before times. In these uncertain times, you really are on your own. But at least there's some good songs to listen to. Thank you, and may you live to see the dawn.
Shut up already! Damn.